This bill is the purpose of this bill is to award a $300,000 grant in fiscal year 2021 for the purposes of creating a program and service expansion of the 494 Corridor Commission in providing training, outreach, and support to those companies that sit in the communities along the 494 Corridor Commission's jurisdiction, as well as others, to encourage their employees to work from home. And this grant would be spread over 2 years. I did want to say something. So in 1991, I worked at Braun Intertech, located at 169 and 494. And the kind of dream I had of working from home was non-existent back in the 90s. And in fact, civil engineers and traffic planners have been talking about how can we fight congestion creatively without building more lanes. And back in the 90s, we would dream about the day when people could work from home. In 1995, I bought a computer at a cost of $5,000. And I set up my own company so that I could work from home. At that time, it was the only way an engineer could do it. And I am not exaggerating. Jim, you're an engineer. You probably could affirm that. I think when the 494 Corridor Commission came to me, I just got so excited. This is the time to strike. This is the time to figure out ways to encourage people to work from home, to keep up the good practice we've learned from the pandemic, to grab the silver lining out of this horrible situation. I own a company at 100 and Highway 7. Once this is up and running, I'm going to be using these services because I don't have enough money to hire somebody to help me create policies for work from home. So I think as an engineer, I'm very excited about this because we have built out the 494 corridor in 3 lanes in both directions. We are constantly looking at ways to alleviate congestion. Do you know, I Googled that 35W and 494 is the most congested corridor in Minnesota, and it is in fact the 40th most congested corridor in the nation, and also that there's 145,000 vehicles per day that traverse it. And that's not even by the airport. At the airport, it's 175,000. So I implore you to approve this. We will get a budget. I think that's a good idea. But what we really need is to capitalize on the fact that so many people are working from home. People of all genders have been wanting this for years, but specifically women like me. And if we can encourage more people to work from home, we're going to see huge advantages in our carbon dioxide emissions as our carbon emissions and our vehicles on the road.